everybody. Happy Mismo Monday and welcome to Mismo. Something's different, no?
Something has changed.
It has.
And I mean,
hello.
We gotta right away thank HERNEST.
You guys, the furniture is like, I'm not BSing anybody. This couch is actually incredibly comfortable. It looks so great in our space. If you haven't seen the renovation video yet, please go check that out. Oh my God. The coffee table, you can't see it in the pod right now, but it's I'm going to be honest with you, one of my favorite things ever.
It's incredible. I had a hard time getting rid of our recliners. I loved those couches, but I am very happy with the new couch and with the coffee table. And you don't need to say how comfortable it is because Didi is showing you right now.
We would like to welcome our first guest of this iteration of the pod. Her name is Didi Eliza Torres, and she's really excited about the new couch, about the table, about all of it. I'll say she was stressed while we were doing the renovation.
Oh, yeah, incredibly stressed. Comes home, there's no furniture in her house. Her bed is not where it belongs.
No, we didn't have a couch for like, how many days was it? It was
like three.
A few days. But she just did not know what to do with herself. So we're happy that the couch is here.
She's completely relieved, and she's really like enjoying this corner moment.
Yeah. So we've decided, you know what? We're just gonna let her be on the pod, and it's gonna be great.
It's a new chapter of Mismo.
Yeah, we're really excited.
And I'm proud of us, and I'm excited for us.
Yeah.
This all worked out beautifully. So we thought we would take the opportunity to reintroduce ourselves. We have some new listeners, some new followers, and if you're just joining the pod, we want to talk to you and tell us who we are a little bit. But the podcast, we started in 2019.
Yeah.
And we recorded all through the pandemic. We had guests.
Over Zoom, yeah.
Yeah. And then we wanted to do a video component. And we were like gonna rent out a space. And that is why we stopped.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a space to do that. And then we brought it back at the beginning of this year. We were over there, all the way on the other side of the living room.
At our kitchen, a good old kitchen table.
And now we're here. It's not the way that I expected this to work out because we were fully like trying to figure out where we could rent out a podcast studio.
Totally.
But this so works for us. We're parents. Our son is asleep right now. Like, being able to do this in our house
is huge. It's the only way we can get it done.
You're in our living room with us.
Yeah.
But I've been so impressed with you, with the tech of all of this. I'm looking at a podcast studio right now.
I don't know how much you'll be able to see it on the YouTube videos or anything, but these close-up shots that we have are a little bit different. There are new cameras for Mismo, multiple cameras for Mismo.
We're on a multicam setup now.
It's a multicam setup. So
Ashley has worked on multicam before. This is my first time.
Congrats!
Thanks.
Big day.
Feels good. I want to be on a sitcom.
Good practice.
And here we are.
Good practice.
I got my wide, I got my close.
You are only missing one camera.
It's 4?
Yeah, it's 4 camera.
I didn't know that. Good to know.
There you go. It's 4 cameras.
Why is it 4? Like.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like most of the time it was like the master and then usually like a 2-shot and then the close. And then
the close and the close.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then a lot of times, like, we do different setups. So like they'll do a few takes of that and then they'll move on and do some other takes.
So it's just 4 cameras, but they can be set up however.
Exactly. Yeah. But usually one of them is a big master shot and then, the closes. But we have a version of that now. So hello. We're just stoked. We're so excited. Again, thank you to HERNEST. We really, really appreciate it. The couch is lovely, and Michael, I'll say also, before we move on from the couches, it's not that I don't think he was ever opposed to our couches before, and I don't know if this is just like, oh, there's a new thing in the house, so he's just excited about it, but that dude has been all over this couch.
He is bouncing up and down. He is like smacking this part of the couch.
He like gets up on it to look out the window now.
He does like that
which
a lot.
is so cute. And for everybody who's like, you have a white couch with a toddler? Yeah, I do have a white couch with a toddler. And you know what? We've had this for a little more than a week now. And you know what? It's still white.
You know what? We're not afraid of risk.
No.
Okay?
We're not.
We're actors.
Also, I've been told that white is easier to clean because you can use bleach, you can use like stain remover, and it's very effective. But also, our big thing lately has been no Play-Doh on the couch.
He pinky promised.
He pinky promised. We taught him how to pinky promise. So he pinky promised no Play-Doh on the couch. And you know what? He has not done Play-Doh on the couch yet.
He also loves these photos.
He does. He loves. So I think you can see it more here, but like huge gallery wall now. And picking the photos for it were those. That was tough.
Oh,
There
that
were
was
so many.
tough. You picked the paint. You picked the
I
color.
did.
I mean, we go into all of this on the transformation video.
Yeah, but we had a great time.
but
and
yeah.
we're just so excited for the new studio, and we're excited to welcome you guys to a different part of our home. Welcome.
So we appreciate you being here. If you don't know us already, we'll take a moment to kind of reintroduce ourselves.
Yeah, tell me about yourself, Mick.
Oh my God, you haven't asked me that since our first date.
I don't even know if I asked you that on the first date.
I don't think
we
you
just
did.
got
That
into
would
it.
have been.
It would have been weird.
I would have been like, did you Google first date questions to ask?
I probably did.
You
Anyway.
hadn't been on a first date
No.
very much
No.
prior.
No.
Yeah,
Tell
me
about
first.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
I'm Mick Torres. I've been acting for a long time. Mismo means same in Spanish. We've initially talked about how we're very different actors with very different experience, but we kind of go through the same challenges. And that's what we used to interview people about. My challenges have been, I was a theater major. I was, you might say, even overtrained. Graduated theater school with every expectation of being a big star, and then quickly ran through my bank account and had to figure out how to survive in LA. I got hired at a gym, and I have been a personal trainer for 12 years now, and that has really sustained me. I had expected that to be like the side hustle that I would do for a little bit, and then I would book the big acting job, and I would leave that aside and go be an actor. Instead, I fully just have two careers, and I love it. I got into personal training because I wanted to do something that helped people and that felt healthier for me than being a waiter or a bartender or any of the jobs you think of an LA actor stereotypically having. Fitness has given me so much. I've met such great people from that, and it's given me stability. I need stability. I always needed it. It is the part of being an actor that is the most difficult for me. It's unpredictable. There's no place to just show up and work hard and show up early and show your boss that you're doing a good job. It took me a long time to figure that out. So I love this. I love that we create our own work. We have our own podcast. We made a place to come and do that work.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the course of time that I have been pursuing this, the industry has changed in a way that has made it more accessible for that. And that's more of what an actor is. So that's kind of who I am as an actor. Theater school, tons of theater. Just had my debut film performance that hasn't come out yet, but in Bali High, the first Mismo production feature film. I'm sure we'll be talking much more about that.
Yeah.
Screenwriter, producer, all of that. That's career. And then I'm a dad. We'll talk about our 2-year-old boy all the time on this show.
If you've listened to me, Smo, you've heard all about Michael.
I mean, being a dad and a husband is everything to me. So we've got some big number anniversaries coming up.
Yeah.
You and I have been together for a long time now.
Yeah. We've been together 9 years this year.
You changed my life in so many ways. I mean, first I fell in love with you. Um, I think we're gonna do a little game at the end and talk about that.
Yeah.
But I love you very much. I'm so lucky and happy that we met and fell in love, and like look at everything that we have built together.
It's kind of awesome. We're crushing.
Michael was over here on the couch, like reaching up for this Mismo neon sign earlier, and we were just like, we made everything that's over there.
He also knows now, which is really cool, because this neon sign has a remote. So any parent knows that if your child sees a remote, that remote is getting its buttons pressed. Okay? So he saw this remote and was like, I turn on. And he's been turning this on. And we told him, like, this says Mismo. And right now the big question is, what is that? What is that for everything? Mm-hmm. And he very recently said, what is that? And we said, this is Mismo. So now he knows mommy and daddy work at Mismo. So when he went to bed tonight, we told him, we're going to go work at Mismo. And he was like, okay.
He said, did I go to work? He loves going to work. He wants everybody to go to work. He wants them to do their jobs. And if I'm like home, it could be a weekend day. He doesn't know if it's a weekend day. He's like, dad, I go to work.
Yep.
All the time.
Every time. He thinks his daycare is work as well. So he thinks he goes to work.
He goes to work. He has a job there. Yeah. He has jobs to do there.
He's a king over there.
Who are you?
You're like, and passing the ball back. Well, hi. If you're on this channel and you've been following me for a long time, thank you. If you're new here, hello. I'm Ashley. I am Mick's wife. I'm Didi's mom, who is very comfortably resting on our couch right now. And I'm so thrilled she's here doing the podcast with us. This was our like hope that she would just chill here in the middle with us. And this is like really, really cool. I've been acting since I was a kid. I started acting when I was 5 years old. And I'm mostly known for a lot of the work that I did on Nickelodeon and on Disney Channel. I did a show called True Jackson VP. And then I kind of like moved over to the Disney Channel, and I think one of the coolest things that I hear from like anybody who comes up to me is like, oh my god, you were my childhood. And I always think that's so cool because like I remember the shows that I watched when I was a kid, and I know that like meeting those people have always been like really cool. So it always means a lot like when I hear that you guys have like watched me throughout childhood. That's like really, really cool. But of course, I couldn't stay on Nick and Disney forever. I guess graduated from Nick and Disney, and I like ended up on ABC Family, which was really, really cool. And I've been able to just be a working actor for all of these years. And Mick has changed my life in so many ways too. I think writing is something that I always wanted to do. Having a production company is something I always wanted to do. So just like if we're just talking about career, I think Mick has opened that side of my life up in like so many different ways. I never thought I could be a writer. I never thought I had the skills to produce or do any of this stuff. And when we said we were going to start a production company together, I didn't really know exactly what that was going to mean, but it just changed everything. So it's been a really cool ride to just be like, I used to say when I was a kid, like I'm just an actor. Like I'm only going to say words that like other people write. I'm not going to worry about that. But that is no longer. I think we've written a few things for our production company, and we hope to write more. And it's been a really cool ride so far. So that's all of my career. And like Mick said, we are parents. I am a mom to an amazing 2-year-old, Michael. If you've followed me on Instagram, if you follow this YouTube channel at all, if you follow me on TikTok, you've seen him everywhere. He is he's everything to us. He is so wonderful, and I think we've just worked really hard in the last couple of years here, showing Michael what it's like to have like 2 really hardworking parents like go after their dreams, and we've just kind of been trying to figure out how to be parents and run our company together.
That's really what this show is.
Yeah.
It's 2 parents trying to run a production company and be actors. And we talk about how we're balancing all of that. You get updates along the way. And yeah, that production company, we were driving over Mulholland, and you said you want to start a production company with me.
Yeah.
And we started with the podcast. And here we are. So what's it like? Are we meeting your expectations? Is this what you were hoping for? What's it like running a production company with me?
Amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I had expectations when I said let's start a production company. I just knew that it was something that I wanted to do, and I don't know, I guess we're talking about our careers, and it seemed like the right next thing.
Yeah.
And here we are. We started the podcast just because we were like, we need to get people used to like us working together. And
I think we wanted to get people used to it, and we also wanted to get used to working together.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And hey, like you said, it sustained us throughout the entire pandemic, which was really, it was nice to have that to show up to, for sure.
It felt like a doable thing.
Yeah.
And we hadn't written any scripts together yet. But now, fast forward 7 years, and we've got a feature film in post-production.
Yeah.
And we have another script that's
won an award.
Yeah, and it's an award-winning script, and we're writing the next thing.
Yeah.
On top of that. So I've always wanted a production company. Like years before you, I started one in college with a few friends, and that didn't like pan out. But I love it. Like,
yeah,
I always wanted to get to this point where we've got multiple projects in multiple different phases of development. So
I think too, being a child actor, it was always very it was hard for me because, like you said, there's no like place to show up and like do your work unless you have a job, unless you book a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a sense of like you just don't have any control over anything. So I think maybe part of wanting to start the production company was taking a little bit more control of my career and like what I get to do as an actor, and I think we've definitely accomplished that over the last few years. It's been a really cool ride.
Good.
I think how many people can say that just a few years into their production company they've completed a feature, like written and completed production of a feature film. I'm like really, really proud of that.
Me too. That was the most on fire we've ever been.
Totally.
Filming that, writing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Has this met all of your expectations so far?
Yeah, so far. I feel like I have not met my own expectations as an actor even close.
Right.
And I've then had to keep reframing my expectations. Like for me, you're watching this podcast, and I'm hoping that you're watching the overnight sensation 10 years in the making before the overnight sensation part. Like everything I've been doing since I graduated theater school was to be that. But we're recording this now. We're not like, not that we're not successful yet, but we're not like, it hasn't all worked out and we're like reflecting back on the struggle. We're in it right now.
That we are aspiring to, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's, and the stakes are high because we've got a kid, but we want to make this work.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll say like another goal with the podcast too is just being, at least for me, like being really transparent about parenthood and motherhood and like balancing all of it, because I feel like when we brought the podcast back, I didn't want it to be like our lives are like so shiny and perfect and this is easy, it's all good. It's amazing, our life is incredible, but like I really did want to, as you said, like as we brought the podcast back, you're like, this is a journal, like we're gonna look back on this time. Mm-hmm. And like these episodes are basically a journal of what was going on, and I think that's really, really cool because as incredible as it is, of course there are challenges, there are obstacles, there are hurdles we have to overcome, there are so many things. And I'm glad that, and it's important to me that we are transparent about all facets of it, because it's all important. And I don't want anybody to think that, everything is perfect all the time. It's not. And I think what I love is how we work through things together. And that's been really amazing.
Absolutely. And we worked through things on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Like we had to like this wouldn't be possible if we hadn't gotten Michael on a good sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Like literally start there. Start with the most basic things.
Yep.
We're recording this after he goes to bed at night.
Yep.
You know, like and we're balancing so many things because I do have a full-time job still at a corporate gym. Like there's I love talking about like efficiency and time and balancing that and like optimizing that, but not endless efficiency. Not like be efficient at the things that need to get done so that you can create space for unbelievable moments.
Yeah.
And the things you really, really want to do in life. And this is what we really love to do. This and watching sports.
This and watching sport. Yeah, maybe that's another thing we need to touch on just very quickly here. If you really want to get to know us, we're huge sports fans. Care to explain?
I'll just say on the last couch, one of my last memories of the old couch
Oh my goodness.
is Michael banging on the couch with me, going, Knicks are champions, Knicks are champions, because I taught him to say Knicks are champions.
Yep.
The Knicks are champions. And and we've talked about it. We're going to be talking about it all year because it's going to be true for a year.
Yes.
It's been not true for 53. And now it is.
So he's a Knicks fan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'm a Knicks fan. That would have been the more succinct way to say that. But
Right.
yeah, I'm a Knicks fan and a Yankees fan. I'm named after Mickey Mantle.
And I'm a Lakers fan.
You're a Lakers fan.
Yes. I'm a Lakers fan.
First date, we were on a rooftop in Los Angeles looking down at Staples Center, and you started saying an impressive amount of things about the Lakers.
I will never forget what your face looked like when I started talking about the Lakers. Like, and not like, oh yeah, I watch basketball sometimes. Like, I really started going in depth, and you were like, what's going on right now? That was really exciting.
Soulmate. Found.
Is that when you knew?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, huge Lakers fan. I think though, in the time that I've known you, I can very solidly say now that I'm like a basketball fan. Because I think when I was growing up, like my family solely focused on the Lakers. Like it was only Lakers all the time. And now I know so much more about like the NBA just as a whole, which is great. I also learned so much about baseball, football even. We play golf now as a family, which has been really, really awesome. Michael is quite impressive at golf, I will say. He hit Mick's driver the other day. Obviously not like how far a driver should go, but he loves to golf, and I started learning golf. Mick is teaching the both of us, and it's kind of awesome, and I really, really love it. But huge sports family, and I'm going to address the room now for anybody who says I'm only a sports fan for Mick. No, I'm not. If you know me at all, I've loved the Lakers my whole life. You know how when you go on Facebook and it says like you have memories from like all of these years ago, do you know how many of my Facebook memories say anything about the Lakers? It's a lot of it's like, because I was like 13 or 14 when I got my Facebook, and it's like, oh, the Lakers lost, so disappointing, or like, oh, come on, Lakers, oh, I can't believe it, why did they turn over the ball? Like I have so many statuses like that. So just for the record, I did love sports before I met my husband. I just love sports even more now that I have somebody to enjoy it with.
Oh yeah, that was all you. That was all there.
Yeah,
before me.
It was. Sorry, that's my little rant on sports, because I feel like when I speak of it, or when it's on my Instagram in particular, people are usually like, "Oh, it's just because of your husband."
It's definitely not. I could talk about sports forever, but let's.
This is not a
I think
sports
you have some things that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yes. Should we move to our fun rapid fire moments?
Are we there?
Well, yeah, I have questions. I'm sure it will lead to more conversation. I feel like I picked these questions and I was like, oh, they're going to be rapid fire questions. No, they're not. We're going to explain. I know we are.
Yeah, moderate, lukewarm paced questions. Not rapid fire.
Not rapid fire. So sorry, everybody. Okay. This first segment is going to be kind of just about us. Like,
Okay.
more like as a couple, I think, or like us as people. Who said I love you first?
I did.
He did. Do you remember when and what we were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the playoffs. It was the baseball playoffs. It was October 2019, 2018.
20,
We met in 2017.
2017.
2017. Sorry. October 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yes.
And we were going to go to a bar and watch a Yankees game. And I said, you need something to wear. So I had this enormous, way oversized CC Sabathia jersey.
You guys, it was massive. Massive. Massive on Mick, who's 6 feet tall. I am 5'3".
She puts it on. And I just go, I got to tell you something. I love you.
And I said it back immediately.
Yeah.
There was no question. I could have said it in that first week of knowing you, and it still would have been true. But
I could have said it earlier too. I also felt like I just knew that I was going to marry you on the second date.
yeah, same.
But I forced myself to wait.
Yeah. 2 years.
It was exactly 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I thought would be a fun story. Who initiated the first date?
I did. It was me.
Not the spot to the master shot. Jeez.
I asked her out. I got her number.
Okay. So have we told this story in its entirety?
Maybe.
On the pod yet?
But let's tell it again.
We haven't done it in the video form, I don't think. So I figured,
Great.
how fun would it be to recount the lore of our first date? So Mick met me at a show. I used to do shows at this place called Rockwell Table and Stage, and we did unauthorized musical parodies of movies and TV shows, and I was doing Mean Girls. I was understudying Regina George. And here's a really fun fact about this time that I thought, I always include this in the story just because I think it's a really cool, serendipitous thing. My last week of shows was supposed to be the week prior to meeting Mick. So I took all of my stuff home. my wardrobe, I took it, everything was gone. And I, did not expect to come back for another weekend. And 3 hours before that show, I got a text from, the artistic director of the theater, and she was like, hey, so our Regina can't make it tonight. Can you come back in? And I really, really didn't want to, just because I brought all of my stuff home already. And I was like, I don't want to have to bring this back again. I don't want to do it. And of course I did it. And that's when I met you. You came to the show that night. And do you want to explain the rest of the night?
I had come to Rockwell Table and Stage to see another thing. And I met somebody there. And then I went with them to see your show. And then I was like, you danced. No. You sang Beyonce's Naughty Girl. Mm-hmm. And you danced.
Thank you. Yeah.
And it was hot. In a sexual way. It was sexy. And I was like, who is that? Who is that? And he was like, oh, her? She's my best friend. I was like, can I meet her? He was like, yeah. Ashley? Yeah, you can meet Ashley. And then I got to meet Ashley after the show. And Ashley was drinking a hot tea. Mm-hmm. While other people were having an alcoholic drink after the show. And I was like, oh, you take really good care of your voice. You're like a pro athlete with this. I like that.
Yeah.
And I said that. Okay. Ashley thinks all I said was 3 words to her that night, but I said way more than that.
You did. You did compliment me on my
On your tea.
hot tea.
But what you say is that she asked me how the show was, and I said it was good.
And then he said nothing else after that. When somebody tells you it was good after a show, was it good? Was it?
It was good.
Thank you. But that's basically the piece of the conversation that I remember the most, because I remember being like, hey, yay, okay, thanks. And I was like, oh, he's like he didn't like the show, or he's not into it, whatever. And I think we like maybe talked on the way out a little bit or something like that, right? On the way back to the
like,
car.
Fully. But yeah, like so much.
Anyway, cut to after that show, like didn't hear from him again after that show.
Yeah.
And then you came back. You came to see me in we were doing a production of Bridesmaids, and you came with a different friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw you at intermission. Rockwell was a place where it's like you don't it's not like there's a backstage area and then you go on the stage. Like it's a bar, so it was I was hanging out, and
It was very casual dinner theater.
yeah, and
vibe.
it you saw me at intermission, and I gave you a big hug, and I was like, oh my gosh, hi. And it was just because I got nervous first. I had no idea why, but I was so nervous. And then you took that as like, oh, she remembers me. Like, she really likes me. I'm going to ask for her number. And I'm really glad you took it that way, even though I was just me being a dork and really nervous. But you did get my number that night.
Gave me the real number. I texted you at 10 a.m. the next day.
You did. You were on top of it.
Asked you on a date in 7 texts or less. That date was scheduled.
It was. And I refused to call it a date. I was like, well, we have mutual friends. So, like, I'm just, like, I've made a new friend. I'm going to, like, go hang out with this new friend of mine. Knowing deep in my heart, obviously, that it was a date that I almost canceled. The lore here is that our friend Marissa, I told her I was going to cancel the date, and she literally said, just go on the date. It's not like you're going to marry the guy.
Next question.
Who's the better driver?
I am. Sorry. You can't parallel park.
I can't parallel park. I hate it.
You're a good driver.
I'm a good driver. I'm a terrible parker.
I mean, if we're just, yeah, that puts it over the edge.
If I'm going somewhere and I know that we have to parallel park, I won't even get in the driver's. Like, I immediately just get in the passenger seat. I don't even ask.
Yeah.
I don't even ask. You're correct. I'm going to give you that one.
Thank you.
Hi, TD.
It was a good girl.
This is interesting. This is the first Didi move of the podcast. What's up? You want your little corner? A baby wants a corner.
There you go.
You can have anything you want.
Okay.
Here, give me the other pillow. We'll make that work. Yeah.
Okay.
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 I love you.
There you go.
Okay. You do whatever you want. Okay. Who's the biggest control freak in the kitchen?
I am.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yes.
Next question. Who's more likely to cry at a commercial?
Probably me.
That's fair.
I mean, neither of us do.
Neither of us really, yeah.
No.
Who texts back faster?
You do.
Me. Immediately.
For sure you.
Yeah. Who takes longer to get ready?
You do.
It's upsetting to me, I will say this, just like right off the bat, how much longer it takes for me to get ready versus Mick just gets to like throw water in his hair and like be fine with that. It takes a lot for me to get ready.
That's pretty normal.
I know. It doesn't mean I have to like it. What surprised you about me after marriage that dating didn't show you?
How good you are at tech. You are so smart. You are so good with a computer. You are doing all of these tech things right now. You are so good at AI. You've been incredible at tech. And you do all of the Torres family tech now. Every single holiday.
This is correct.
An older member of the Torres family has at least one tech thing for you to to
Yes.
help them with.
And it's really funny when it's multiple people in the same holiday because it's just like I just go around to each person and I'm like, what do you need today? And that's my job in the Torres family.
Or like we'll show up and they'll be like, "Hey, we're gonna need to find like half an hour at some point this weekend to and then
It takes me 3 minutes.
if that.
Look,
You're really good at tech.
thank you.
Yeah.
I attribute that to me being homeschooled. I think my whole school was on a computer, so like I just had to be good at doing that.
What was something you didn't know about me before we got married?
I think my assumption, this isn't even like before we got married. This is like before we, I guess, like moved in together. I think my assumption was that because you were a personal trainer, you were like, your workout regimen was perfect. Your nutrition was perfect. Like all of it was like on top of it. I thought you were going to be really rigid about that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were way more spontaneous than I thought you were going to be. And I love your spontaneity.
I'm fun.
You are fun.
Yeah.
You are fun. And I think you're funnier than people give you credit for.
Thanks.
And I really do mean that.
Yeah. Angling for that sitcom.
Listen, hire him. He's very good.
I'm going to go on a real campaign about this.
I think you should.
I think I'm really going to like set that goal. We talked about it in the last episode.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about it. And I like really want to make that a goal.
Yeah. Why not? I think it's great. I think you'll reach it too.
Okay.
What's a song that's ours?
Perfect by Ed Sheeran and Beyonce.
Yes. And September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Definitely. And the song that you wrote for me on our wedding day.
Oh, yeah. Not me forgetting the song that I wrote for him on our wedding day. In case you missed it.
It's called And I Always Will, and it's available on all streaming platforms.
And it is based on a guitar riff that Mick came up with and played for me. It was like one you came up with in high school or something, right? Like it was, you had it forever. And I recorded it on my phone because he was playing it one day in the house and it was so pretty. And I think you say it in the recording. You're like, no, I never I never wrote anything to this. I just think it's a pretty like guitar lick.
Yeah.
And immediately in my head, I was like, and now there will be a song. And our wedding was a perfect time to do it.
So cool.
I surprised him on our wedding day. It was very cool. All right. Now us as parents.
Okay.
This will be fun. Who is the stricter parent?
You are.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am. Let me also say, I'm strict within reason, I think.
You're fun.
I'm fun.
You're so fun.
But, like, I am strict.
Yep.
Who caves first at bedtime?
What does caves mean? Allows him to stay up later than he's supposed to?
Yeah. You do.
Okay. I do.
But it's so cute.
So cute. I love it.
I think, and here's what I mean about like, oh, she's so strict. Like, I'm not that strict. It's like, we almost always let it happen because it's like some of the cutest.
I'm gonna actually take a moment here. You always get the last hug.
Yeah, I do.
And you linger on that hug. And
I do.
so
Maybe I came first at bedtime then.
It's a little bit both.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Sometimes you get that last hug, and because he wants mama. He wants to end the night. He wants mama's hug to be the last part of his day.
And if Mick puts him down in that crib and he hasn't gotten that mama hug.
Mama.
And if I am like leaving the room because I think he's like all good and settled, he'll go, Mama, want a hug? And what am I supposed to do? Say no?
No. Come on.
Crazy. Great. Don't be ridiculous. I go in for my hug. So yeah, both of us. I take that back. Both of us. What is a parenting moment that you got completely wrong that you laugh about now? I don't know what I got wrong, but I feel like I had a lot of misconceptions.
I did have a lot of misconceptions.
Sleep being one of them.
He has fallen badly one time, and it was with me. The time he fell off the bed.
That
It
was devastating.
broke my heart. Him being on the bed is tough. And now I'm like, we really want him to be in the middle of the bed. We're talking about when he's in our room on our bed, like playing around, watching TV, or just snuggling with us.
He sleeps in his crib, but like he hangs out on our bed all the
He
time.
has fallen one time. He's 2 years old. One bad fall in 2 years. But it's oh my god.
Not a bad track record.
It's good. That's good. But it was me.
Yeah.
I was on watch, and it's a horrible feeling. And then I called my mom because I was like, because I have metal in my heart. I had heart surgery in high school, and my mom was, of course, a nervous wreck that whole time. And I was like, oh, now I understand why that was such a difficult time for you. Michael fell off the bed, and I, it ruined a week for me.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
I don't know if I can laugh about it yet, but when Michael got his blood drawn, and I didn't advocate for going back there with him because they were basically like, whoever goes back there needs to be like able to hold him down because we have to draw his blood and Mick is obviously stronger than me. So it was decided that Mick would go back there, and they said only one parent could go back. And I could hear him screaming for me, and I don't know if I can laugh about it quite yet, but like that is definitely a moment that I was like, oh, I should have advocated for my kid a little bit more. I should have advocated for myself a little bit more. You know what I mean? And maybe the like misconception there is like I didn't anticipate those moments happening, and that was like really jarring.
It was empty in there. You totally could have gone in the back.
Like
that was
honestly,
infuriating.
Now thinking back, I'm like, why didn't I just like, the door was right there. Like I could have just, what were they going to do? Stop me from going to see my child? Like, no. So that's definitely a moment. I think, maybe I'll be able to laugh about it later on in life. But right now it still stings. Anyway, here's a fun one. What's a phrase that Michael says that is 100% copied from you?
Knicks are champions.
I knew you were going to go
Knicks are champions.
I think for me, he does a lot of mine because he's with me for a good amount of the day. So lately it's been, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is so funny.
Yeah.
What else does he say?
I love Oakley.
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 Oh, he says, good job, baby. Because I always say good job to him when he does something good. So when he like does something well now, he'll literally say to himself, good job, baby. As he's like playing.
Yeah. He was matching his animals and he was like, good job. He plays basketball and I taught him to say bang.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so good.
Then on his own, he came up with a miss.
Yeah, I love his little, he's talking so much these days. Like I love all of his little sayings. He's a parrot now.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that we say that he's basically just repeating.
Yeah, and I'll say like in the last like week, if I say a sentence and it's a simple enough sentence, he'll just repeat the sentence.
He started saying just a sec.
Just a sec.
That's me.
And then just a sec is you. And then I don't know where he got this one, but he'll also go, if I'm like, do you want this one or this one? He'll go, maybe, and then pick. And I'm like, where did you get that one?
Yeah.
So he has like all these like little sayings. Some he got from us and some were like, no clue.
My parents loved that I said Lelo growing up. And I'm so happy he said Lelo. He still does. Some of the colors are starting to be now the correct thing. And yeah.
Who's more likely to let Michael eat sweets? Me.
Yeah.
You don't even have to answer that.
For the first year, I didn't allow it. A little more than a year.
Yeah. We lasted a little more than
sweets.
a year. And then he needed to gain some weight. And you were actually the one that said he needs to gain weight. So like we can start it.
Yeah.
But I give him sweets more.
For sure.
Who's worse at hiding being tired in front of Michael?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you also get up at 6 o'clock in the morning for your clients, so.
Yeah, there's sometimes I'm just like laying down in his room, basically like Like he'll be like with you, like you'll be feeding him the bottle or something, and I'm just basically like taking like a 4-minute nap.
Oh, yeah. But also, like, let me be very transparent. When you're at work in the mornings, I am a lot of times like lying on the ground watching him play, and like I'll doze. And like, thank goodness it's just like 2 minutes. And a lot of times when I doze, he'll go, Mama, wake up. I'm like, right. Yep. Here I am. Every parent knows that struggle. It's brutal. Who's more likely to negotiate with Michael instead of holding the line?
I feel like you're going to say me.
No, I'm going to say both of us, I think.
Okay, great.
Is that true?
I don't know. He's a good negotiator.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the both of us try to hold the line, but he's so good at negotiating. He'll just like wear us the fuck down. Like, we're so tired that like there is just a certain level of negotiation. But I think he does it to the both of us. And unless it's like really, really, really important, I think we negotiate with him. Is that true? Do we think?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was us as parents. We love our kid. I don't know if you can tell. Lastly, we thought it'd be fun just for some like Mismo stuff. Who gives the most notes?
On script or on in post right now?
Let's do both.
I think you for post and me for script.
Yes, I agree. Who is better at saying no to a project?
You are.
I am. I used to not be, but now I'm better at saying no to projects.
Yeah. I
think definitely now out of necessity, but also I think I've just learned to hold boundaries for myself, which I think is important. It's hard as an actor because you want to say yes to everything that comes your way. So to say no to a project is a little like, what are we doing here?
Especially when you don't feel like you're getting to do it very much. You're like, oh, it'd be nice to just like flex the muscle a little bit, you know?
Like, I could swing this. Like, could I make this work?
Yeah.
But if you really look at it and if you really look at your boundaries, like, I've said no, but it's still a weird feeling to me. So I always like gut check it with you. Cause I'm like, if I just talk through it really quickly, like.
Saying no to auditions now. Sometimes you'll say no to an audition and that's kind of weird, but sometimes we will now.
Yeah.
I've definitely learned how to say no a lot more from you.
If Mismo Productions had a mascot, who would it be and why?
I mean, we have one now.
You're looking at her. You're looking at her. Look at how cute she is.
This is so good.
You guys, we were hoping that she was going to be just hanging out with us on the couch for the pod. I don't know how many episodes or like how long she'll be doing this, but like I'm just thrilled she did it today. It makes me really happy.
This alone.
Yeah.
My sweetheart.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. This alone makes the podcast worth it.
The podcast and the couch, and she's so happy.
She is so happy.
Didi is Mismo's mascot.
This is true. No question. It's going to be her. She's the best mascot ever.
Yeah.
She's our flower girl, too, in case you didn't know that.
She was.
I'm sorry, not our flower girl. She was our ring bearer.
She was our ring bearer.
Yes.
She wore a lavender dress that she absolutely despised.
Absolutely hated. The one photo we have of her at the wedding of us coming up the aisle together, she is like literally gunning for the exit.
If Didi's going to be spending some time with us, a couple of things to know about Didi. She loves FETCH more than any dog you've ever met.
Yep. And we have to spell it because otherwise we'd be playing it right now.
She would need it to happen immediately. Excellent snuggler.
Loves to chase a squirrel.
Oh my God.
Has not caught one yet, but stay tuned.
Not the best walker because she's hunting for squirrels on every walk.
Yep. Best protector though.
Loves Michael but like doesn't want Michael to touch her and like doesn't like want to like do anything with Michael, but will protect Michael.
If a stranger comes up to Michael, comes anywhere near Michael, looks at Michael, she is like her tail goes up immediately. She will hurt you if you come near her little brother. She's just sighed. She's over it right now. But she's the best. Meet our mascot.
That's our girl. Did you have any more questions?
Those were the questions that I had.
What a great one to end on.
Yeah. That'd be a fun, our girl is here.
This felt so good to do on the couch and in the new space.
I'll say, like, this was so cool. And a fun fact about all of this is, like, I love this new podcast setup, except now I can't wear sweatpants.
Sure.
I probably will eventually, but not today. I wanted to look nice for our first our first one on the couch.
Well, we wore the Mismo hoodies today.
Can you see it in the close? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Let's go close. A little the master. What's up? Yes, in case you missed it, we do have merch. Ding. Yeah, we wanted to represent. We're really proud of our life together, just like as a couple, and we're really proud of our company as well. Our production company, the little engine that could.
Yeah, we've been doing it for kind of a long time, but we're just getting started, and you're here from the early days. We've got a long way to go, and but we've learned a lot already, and it's been so much fun doing this with you.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this next chapter of Mismo.
And thank you, HERNEST, for the couches and the coffee table, because it is good.
Thank you so much.
I'm so comfy in this new setup, you guys. This is so nice, and Didi is so comfy, and that's all that really matters. Well, we'll catch you next time.
Let's let this dog go to bed for real.
Night, Didi. Good night.